and create a situation, if possible, where we could go back home next week, start of a very important period of time, 7 out of the next 9 at home, in a position mentally, more than anything else, that we felt a little bit more confident about. And when I say confident, certainly not in the fact that we've peppered their goal with opportunities, but confident in the fact that, we've been difficult to play against. We've shown some terrific resilience and determination. And if we're going to do anything again this year, we've all got to understand that to win things and to be successful, you've got to understand how the game evolves, how it moves, how the momentum shifts. And when you see the times in the game that you're not able to take any real grip of it with the ball, you've got to be mentally and physically tough enough to dig in and make life difficult. And we did that tonight. We've ticked a box. We haven't ticked every box, but we've ticked that box again tonight.
Tim, go ahead with your follow-up.
Yeah, on a completely different note, how happy were you for Teal? Obviously, a guy who had a rough game in Salt Lake and then was out for a long time injured, to be able to be the difference maker early in the game for you guys tonight.
Absolutely delighted for him. Really, really pleased. He's worked ever so hard to get back from this knee injury. He's got himself in great shape. I truly thought in the opening exchanges, first 25 minutes, him and CJ were very difficult to play against. And they rekindled, maybe some of the old days when they've, been together back in Kansas. But really, really happy for him. Such a terrific lad. And, hopefully we've opened up a world to another angle to score goals.
We got one more question from Tim, and with that, we'll call it a night, Coach.
Yeah, I think the fact that Teal was playing was maybe directly related, maybe not. But Hani out of the squad tonight. What is the nature of his absence, and do you expect him back in a week's time?
Yeah, he effectively was sore, a little bit concerned that his groin was a bit tight, and when I decided that he wasn't going to start the game, I think I then quickly came to the conclusion that it just wasn't worth taking a risk and, causing any more issues for somebody who's obviously so important. We don't want to lose him for a prolonged period. And I would suspect almost certainly that he'll be available for us next week.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing?
Welcome back, everybody. We are joined by Teal Bunbury. Teal, your first start since injury, a goal. How did you feel tonight? And tell us about the goal itself.
Yeah, I mean, I felt good. It's been a long kind of 15, 16 weeks. It was a weird kind of knee injury that I had, but I want to give a big shout out to the medical team here. They did an unbelievable job working with me. It gets kind of tiring, and sometimes it's a thankless job that they have, but they really worked hard with me, kind of pushed me. So I'm grateful that I'm, back and playing and, getting a start and just trying to provide as much as I can, hard work, whether it's scoring, assists, whatever I could do for the team. Obviously, I think we all would have liked to get 3 points, but getting a point here on the road, I think that's we could all be happy with that, especially with the work that we put in, and kind of how Cincinnati was playing in that, especially in that second half after they got that tying goal. So I'm pleased with the group. I'm pleased with the result.
Thank you, Teal. We're going to open the floor for questions. We'll kick it off with Tim Sullivan.
Yeah, Teal, I want to talk specifically about the goal. What did you see, and what inspired you to go for the bicycle kick as the way that you were going to get it into the back of the net? And it was hard to see from the broadcast. Did Celentano deflect it towards you, or was it just kind of bounced off the turf?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know. I know it was just a good ball in, and I was just, we've been talking about, corner kicks and set pieces, just kind of being alert in front of our guys, making a play. And I think, Walker went up, and there was kind of a flurry of bodies that went up for it. And it kind of took a deflection, I think bounced off the ground, and, it was kind of behind me. So, I said, why not give it a try here? And, win back of the net.
Tim, go ahead.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Tim.
Tim, apologies. I tried to lower your hand and I mute you. Sorry for that.
All good. Yeah, you touched on it a little bit in your kind of opening statement there, but what was the process like in terms of coming back from the knee injury, and then how gratifying is it to get kind of that payment in the form of a goal when you are in the starting lineup again?
Yeah, it was a freak thing in the Salt Lake game where it happened early in the game, but it was, an LCL injury in my right knee, and it was a pretty decent size sprain there. So it was just, with those, you kind of got to be cautious. You got to give it time to heal. You got to push yourself, but there's always a chance of something happening. But Jake Brownback and Sidney Gray and Mike Messer, they were instrumental of kind of pushing me. My rehab was difficult, and there's ups and downs during that process when you're seeing guys playing, and you're new to a team, especially and you want to kind of be involved, you want to help out, and you're kind of on the sideline, you're on the outside looking in. But it was great. It's a great group of guys that kind of always kept me motivated, kept pushing me. And like I said, I just really wanted to be ready whenever my time was going to come, that to try to make the most of it. And it's not always just about scoring goals, but it's about the work you're putting in and trying to help your teammates. And my teammates have been helping me a lot as well.
Tim, take us home.
Yeah, where's the team's mindset right now? Obviously, weren't playing particularly well just within the past couple of weeks, but seemed to rebound last midweek. Last weekend, obviously didn't get the result you wanted, but played pretty well. I would say probably similarly tonight. Where is your mindset going into kind of this stretch run where you're going to be playing so many of the final few games at home?
Yeah, we know these home games are going to be crucial. It's pivotal. Each year in MLS, it comes down to those last games and how you perform and how you kind of build going into the playoffs. So we can kind of forget about our past games now, and now it's about the next game. As cliche as that is, for us, it's going to be important that I think it's 7 of the next 9 games or something like that are at home. I mean, we have to maximize points. It's as simple as that. There can't be any excuses. No matter what team's going to be coming in Chirinos Park, I mean, we just got to be ready to play and, make sure that we're mentally prepared for each match. We have the talent, we have the guys, but sometimes that's not enough. You got to be mentally prepared, and I think we will be.
Thank you, Teal. I appreciate you taking the time, and thank you, everybody. We look forward to seeing you over the weekend.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.